A very good morning to you all children. Welcome to the online class. I hope that you would have learned the class notes given for the unit 1 measurements, and I also want you to note down the class notes in the respective notebooks. Okay children? Okay, so last class we were seeing about science 1 measurements, which deals with what are all the measuring instruments we use in our day-to-day life. And then we also saw about different dimensions of measurements, length, mass, as well as time. We were also learning about the SI system. SI system is nothing but International System of Units. All these things we were learning in the previous class. Okay. Now, this class we are going to learn about the plants. Okay. As I told you, Science 2 deals with the biology. Okay. What is biology, students? Biology is the branch of science that deals with the life and living organisms. We all know that our world comprises of both the plants as well as the animals. Yes or no? We are all surrounded by plants and animals. So in this lesson, we are going to see about the plants. I hope you all love plants. Do you have the habit of planting a sapling often? Yes children, because it is very important, because it gives us many uses. Okay, first let me list out the benefits we get from the plants. Plants give us oxygen, which is very much necessary for our survival, respiration, and it also gives you food. Next, it also means for the medicinal purposes. Yes or no children? So are you all excited to know about different forms of the plants? Yes. Come on. First we'll learn about the different parts of the plants. You all would have seen the plant. Yes or no? So just imagine what are the organs. You could just imagine what are the organs which comes to your mind when you think about a plant. Yes, obviously the root system is the basal part of the plant. Yes children. Next comes the shoot system. Shoot system is nothing but the stem part, which gives rises to the leaves, flowers, and then fruits. Are you clear with this children? Now let me show you the parts of the plant in a diagrammatic way. Okay. Now first, as I told you, the basal part of the plant is the root system. So the part of the plant which is just seen below underneath the ground is called as the root system. So the root system comprises of the roots. We'll know much about the structure of the roots later on. Okay children? Next, the part of the plant which is seen above the soil is called as the shoot system. So what are things you can find in the shoot system? Yes, you could see the leaves, greeny leaves. Then you could see the flowers, fruits. From the stem arises the leaves. Okay children? So we are going to see about the different parts of the plant. Okay? So first, the root system. Okay children, first about the root system. So root system, it is of two main types. One is the taproot system, another one is the fibrous root system. Next we move on to the stem part. From the stem part, the point of the stem from which the leaf arises, this particular point is called as the nodes. What is it called? Node. Next, the distance between the two nodes is called as the internode. What is it called? Internode. Next, we'll move on to so you can also see the main axis part of the plant is stem. Then you could see some fruits. Then flowers. Okay children. So first you could see the flowers, which then gives rise to the fruits. Next, moving on to the leaf, green leaves. And you could also see some buds. From the buds you could see the flowering out, right? So this is the main parts of the plant. So what are the main organs of the plant? Yes, first it is root, then the axil part. Okay, main axis is the stem, then the leaves, then the fruits and flowers. Are you all clear with the main organs of the plant? Yes, children. Okay. Now, many parts of the plant can be used as the food. Okay, children. Now, tell me some part of the plant which can be used as the food. For example, carrot and turnip, beetroot, all these vegetables are got by the root part of the plant. Yes or no, children? Same way. What is the food? What is the part of the plant which can be used as food? The stem part of the plant which can be used as food? Sugarcane, potato, ginger, all these things are stem. Okay, it's a stem part which can be used as the food. Now tell me, what is the leaf part which can be used as the food? Green. What is green? Skiregal. Okay, so greens are very healthy. You have to take greens twice a week. Okay, children. So greens, all these things comes under leaf part of the plant. Next, moving on to the flower part. Flower part is cauliflower. Yes, cauliflower you can use, then banana flower. All these are the flower part of the plant which can be used as the food. Okay, children. Now we'll move on to the two parts of the system. Two system of the plants. Yes, one is the root system. So this part we call it as root. Root system. What do you call it as? Root system. Whereas this particular part, which is from the stem to this bud, this part is called as the shoot system. Okay, children. Now first we are going to see about the root system. So first, root system. What is a root system? As I told you, the part of the plant which is seen below the soil is called as the root system. Okay, so come on, tell me, what are the two parts of the root system you would have learnt in your primary classes. Okay, so what is it? I'm just going to recall it. Okay, taproot system and fibrous root system. So what is meant by this taproot system? Taproot system is nothing but this particular, okay, the root which grows straight downwards, tapering downwards, is called as the taproot system. From the taproot, okay, from this primary root, you can see the secondary roots. Okay, this is the secondary roots. From the secondary roots, you could see the tertiary roots. These are all, this is the secondary, this part is the secondary root. Next it is tertiary. Now this tertiary gives to small rootlets. You could see small rootlets, nothing but rootlets. Okay, so first it is primary root. From the primary root you could see the secondary root. From the secondary root you could see the branched out tertiary root. From the tertiary root you could see the root as nothing but rootlets. Are you all clear with the children? Yes. Okay, next, what is the fibrous root system? And one more thing, for the taproot system can be seen in the dicotyledonous plants. So what is this dicotyledonous plants? Dicotyledonous plants are nothing but those plants which has, di is nothing but two. So two cotyledons, two seeds. Okay. For example, neem, mango, beans, all this falls under the dicotyledonous category. Okay, children. So this taproot system is nothing but tapering. Okay. The main root grows straight, tapering groundwards. Okay. Downwards towards the ground. That is called as the taproot. Okay. Next we'll move on to the fibrous root system. What is the fibrous root system, children? Fibrous root system is nothing but the roots which are growing as a cluster, groups. Okay, without any differentiation of roots. Here you could see, no? You could see the long thing which is the primary root. From that you could see the secondary, which then gives rise to the tertiary, all these things. But here you don't have any differentiation. Just you have the cluster, kotta, groups. Okay. Okay, these are called as the fibrous roots, and these types of roots can be seen in the monocotyledonous plants, which has only one. Mono is nothing but one, single. Di is nothing but double, two. Okay, so what are the examples of the Monocotyledonous plants, paddy, wheat, rye, all these things comes under monocotyledonous plants. So fibrous root system is found only in the monocotyledonous plants. So I have drawn the example grass. So you could see the grass, right? It doesn't have any differentiation of roots. It's just grown as a cluster. That is called as the fibrous root system. Are you all clear with this, children? Yes. Next, what are the functions of the roots? What do you know about roots? Why is it root very much needed for a plant? Because it fixes the plant toward the soil. Yes, you could see the plant gets fixes just by the roots. So fixation takes place just by the roots. Next, it is absorption. When you pour water to the plants, when you water the plants, what happens? The roots just absorbs all the nutrients, all the water and minerals towards the soil, and then it conducts it to the stem part. All these things happens. So the movement is upward movement. Okay, it is nothing but the upward movement. Conduction of water and minerals comes through the upward movement. From the root, it conducts the water and minerals to the stem. Okay, from the stem it gives branches, it gives branch to the leaves, all those things. Are you all clear with this, children? So first, what are the functions of the root? Main function of the root is for the fixation to the soil. Next, it is absorption. Finally, it is to conduction. Okay. Now tell me some parts of the plants, some parts of this root part can be used as food. What are the examples? Carrot, beetroot, turnip, all these parts. Beetroot, turnip, all these radish, all this is the root part of the plant. So whenever your mother is buying carrot or turnip, you should just go and tell her, or just go and be clarified with this is the root part of the plant. Are you all clear with the children? Okay. Now let me show you the part of a plant. Okay. Now first, this is the root part. Yes, this is the root part. Root part. Can you please tell me what part? What is this system? Either it is taproot or fibrous root. Which part? Just tell me, because you could see the root tapering downwards. So this is the taproot system. Are you all clear with this, children? Which can be seen only in the dicotyledonous plants. Okay, next, this is a root system. Come here, what is this? This is the stem part. From the stem part, you could see the leaf, all these things, right? So I don't have a bud or a flower in this twig. Okay. Next. Now we'll move on to the next part. Okay, children. So I think you're clear with the root system. Okay, children. Yes, roots always helps in fixation and absorption of water. So the conduction of water to the water and minerals takes place in the upward movement. Is it clear, children? You can also perform an activity in your home. Just take a carrot and then keep it in the glass of water which is filled with the drops of red ink. Okay, leave it for about 2 to 3 days, after which you just cut it in lengthwise and see it. You could see the movement, upward movement. Okay, upward movement of water throughout. Okay, this shows that roots always helps in the conduction, absorption and conduction. Is that clear for you, children? Now let's move on to the shoot system. Okay, children. So what is shoot system? I told you shoot system is nothing but the part of the plant which can be seen just above the soil. Is it clear for you, children? Above, which can be seen above the soil. So this stem, leaves, flowers, fruits, all comes under the shoot system. Okay, children. Now, so what is the main axis? Main axis point of the plant is our stem. So axis is nothing but center part of the plant is the stem. Now we are going to go through the stem. What is the structure of the stem? Okay, children. So first I told you you have the axis part, that is the stem part. Okay, from the stem part you could just see the leaves arising. So the point at which this point, okay, this particular point at which the leaves arises from the stem is called the nodes. You could see the nodes here. Yes, this is node, this node, all these things are the nodes. Okay, so the distance between the two nodes, this is one node and this is another node. This is called as the internode. Inter is nothing but between. Okay, children, between. That is called as the internodes. Okay, children. Next, we'll move on to the buds. You all know what is bud, right? So the bud which can be seen at the tip part. Okay, here this part, if you see some buds, then that is called as the terminal bud. What part is that called? Terminal. What is that called? Terminal bud. Whereas the buds which can be seen at the axil of the leaf, this part, the part from which the leaf arises, this particular point is called as the axillary bud. What is that bud called? Axillary bud. Okay, children, are you clear with the shoot system? Yes. So first shoot system has the main axis called as the stem. From the stem, the part of the stem from which the leaf arises is called as the node. So the distance, the point between the two nodes is called as the internode. What is it called? Internode. The bud which is found at the apex part, okay, tip part, that is called as the terminal bud. Whereas the bud which can be seen at the axil of the leaf, this is an axillary bud. Okay, axillary bud. Are you all clear with this, children? Now let's know about the functions of the stem. So what are the functions of the stem? Yes, stem is actually it supports the branches, supports the leaves, flowers, fruits, all this. So first function of the shoot system, stem, is supporting the leaves, branches, all these things. Next it is, what does it do? It just conducts, it just gives all the nutrients, water, minerals, everything to the leaves. All these things happens. Okay, children. Next, what are the stem part of the plant which is used as the food? Sugar cane. Yes, I know you all love eating sugar cane during the festival time, right? Because you could see the sugar cane is the stem part. Okay, sugar cane is nothing but the stem part of the plant which can be used as the food. Okay, children, are you all clear with the parts of the stem, functions of the stem? Yes. Next, we'll move on to the next shoot part. Shoot system is nothing but the leaf. Okay, children, leaf. What is the structure of a leaf? Okay, you could see the stalk of the leaf is called as the petiole. What is it called? Stalk part is called as the petiole. Okay, children. Next it is midrib. The main line which is moving across over here is called as the midrib. From the midrib arises the veins, leaf veins. Okay, children. Next. So these are all the part of the stem. We have already learnt about node and internode. So this is petiole. And what is the main leaf part called as? It is the lamina. Okay, children? Lamina. Leaf blade otherwise called as lamina. Next, it is about the margin. Border of the leaf is called as a leaf margin. This is leaf blade. Leaf blade is otherwise called lamina. Okay, children? Any doubt in this? Axillary bud is also seen, and you should also know about the main part. Other part is the region of the leaf. Okay, region of the leaf from which the region of this particular region of the stem from which the leaf arises. This part, this base part. Okay, this part is called leaf base. What is it called, children? Leaf base. Okay, sometimes in some plants you could see the lateral growth. Okay, lateral growth at the axillary bud. You could see some growth over here. This axillary bud. You could see like this. This part is called as stipules. What is it called? Stipules. Stipules. Okay, children? Are you all clear with the structure of the leaf? Yes. Now let me show you this. So what is this? This is the stem part. From the stem branches to the leaves. Okay, children. Now let me show you one leaf. I'll take one leaf and show you the parts of the leaf. First, it is the stalk. You could see the stalk, this part, the whole which I hold here. Okay, this is the stalk part. This is called as the petiole. What is it called? Stalk part is called as the petiole. Next, you could see this. What is this, children? This is the leaf blade. Okay, leaf blade is otherwise called lamina. Next, you could see the main line. You could see the main line, right? Yes, children. You could see the straight line. This is called as the midrib. From the midrib, you could see the veins, leaf veins moving. Yes, there are actually two types of venation. Okay, one is the parallel venation, other one is the reticulate venation. From this, you could see it is a reticulate venation. Parallel means that both the veins will be in the same form, parallelly. Okay, this is a reticulate form of venation of leaves. Okay, children. So first, what did you see? This is a stalk of the leaf is called as the petiole. This is called as the leaf blade, otherwise called as lamina. Next, it is midrib. From the midrib arises the leaf veins. Okay, children. And what is this? Margin. Leaf margin. And this is this part, no? This particular part, this is called as the leaf base. Are you all clear with the children? And some plants only you could see the lateral outgrowth seen at the axillary bud. That is called as stipules. Are you all clear with this, children? Now come on. Tell me, what are the functions of the leaves? So first we learnt about the functions of the root system. Then we saw about the functions of the stem. Next, moving on to the functions of the leaves. What are the functions of the leaf? Okay. Yes. Leaf involves in the transpiration and respiration. And you all know plants are all autotrophic. Why do we call it as autotrophic? Auto means which those organisms which can prepare their own food without anybody's help. They don't depend upon anybody. That is called as the autotrophic. Okay, children, they can prepare their own food. How do the plants prepare their own food? With the help of the chlorophyll pigment, by the water as well as the sunlight. Yes or no, children? So, the green color of the leaf is due to the presence of chlorophyll pigment, which has a main role in the process of photosynthesis. Are you clear with the children? So leaves' main purpose is the transpiration, respiration. Okay, children. So now come and tell me what is meant by this respiration. I hope you will be very clear, because respiration is nothing but you all know it gives us good supply of oxygen. How do we get it? The stomata are nothing but the small pores, tiny pores, openings which you can see in the surface of the leaf. Okay, children, that is the stomata, and the green color of the leaf is due to the pigment called as the chlorophyll pigment. Are you all clear with the children? Next, moving on to the next function of the leaf is the transpiration. Okay, you pour much water to plants. Is that very much necessary that the plant is that true that all the water is being absorbed by the plant? Not at all. Okay, so all the water what you pour, it cannot be absorbed by the plants. Plant needs just small amount of water. Other water is actually evaporated. That process of water loss is called the process of water loss by the leaves or stem. That process is called as the transpiration. You will learn much about transpiration in your further classes. Okay, children. Next. Okay, this is about the function of the leaf, and you also have to know about one plant which is nothing but Victoria amazonica. What is it, children? Victoria amazonica. This plant will have the leaf growing up to 3 meters across, 3 meters long across, which can hold 45 kg of weight. Any person, any weight. Okay, so you have just know about it. Okay. Next, moving on to the classification of the plants. Okay, plants can be classified into two forms. One is based upon the flowering habitat. Okay, so plants can be classified as one is the flowering, another one is the non-flowering. What is the flowering? Flowering is nothing but which gives rise to flowers. Some plants you could see no flowers at all. They are called as the non-flowering plants. So for example, for a flowering plant, jasmine, rose, all this comes under the flowering plant. Whereas Rixia, which doesn't give rise to any flower at all, it comes under the category of the non-flowering plants. Okay, children. Next, based upon the seeds. Okay, seeds. These plants can also be classified into two main types. What are they? One is the angiosperms. You would have learnt in your 5th standard. I'm just trying to recall it for you. Okay, children. So one is the angiosperms, another one is the gymnosperms. Angiosperms are nothing but the seeds are enclosed within the fruit. Whereas gymnosperms, you couldn't see the seed enclosed within a fruit. Cycas is a good example for gymnosperms. Whereas mango tree, which has the seeds enclosed within a fruit, is an example for the angiosperms. Okay, mango tree. Are you all clear with this, children? Yes. I just want to wind up this session by just having a quick recap of what all you have learned in this class. Okay, children? First, we learned about what is biology. Next, what are the organs of the plants. Next, we were seeing about the different parts, root system as well as the shoot system. Root system is nothing but the part of the plant which is growing above the soil, whereas the shoot system is the part of the plant which is, the part of the plant which is growing below the soil is the root system, whereas the part of the plant which is growing above the soil is the shoot system. And we were also learning about the two parts of the root system. One is the taproot system, which has a main root growing vertically downwards, okay, tapering downwards. That is the taproot system. Next, it is the fibrous root system. Next, we were also seeing about the shoot system, nothing but the stem, part of the stem. Next, we were also seeing about the functions of the stem. Next to the leaf, what are the main structure, main parts of the leaf. And we are also learnt about the functions, various functions of the leaves. Are you all clear with this, children? So I want you all to just go through the content and be clear with this. Okay, children? Have a good day.